Assalamu alaikum. In our previous lecture, we had started discussion on a new topic, internet marketing, and I told you that internet has provided, in fact, a unique opportunity, a unique avenue to the marketers to spread their marketing messages across the globe. And I told you that the job of the internet marketer starts with the selection of the appropriate domain name. Remember, the website of an online business can be accessed through a domain name. So the selection of a proper domain name becomes very important. One of the major considerations for the marketers in this regard should be that the domain name they are going to select, it should be easy to remember, it should be easy to type, it should be easily understandable for people belonging to different countries, different cultures, having different languages, etc. There are certain online businesses which facilitate, which help an online business in the task of registration of their domain names, and you can seek help from any such business in the process of registration of your domain names. Then I also pointed out that a proper research as regards your own business and the business of your competitors is also quite relevant and quite important. Okay, so in fact, before embarking upon your online business, before starting your online business, it would be a better exercise that you collect all the relevant data about your business and about the business of your competitors as to what are the strengths or weaknesses of your competitor businesses and what are your own strengths or weaknesses. So in light of all such analysis, all such data, you can come up with a better marketing plan. There are three major ways how we can collect all such information. We can do this research work. One is that we conduct interviews, phone surveys, online questionnaires. So all these different options can be utilized to receive input, to receive feedback from our customers, and then in light of that we can prepare our marketing scheme. Secondly, in case of online businesses, it is very much possible that we access the websites of our competitor online businesses, and studying their strengths, their weaknesses, their business plan, we can then be sure that our approach is going to be the right one. How are we going to compete with our competitors? So in case of online businesses, you should register this thing, that this type of collection of data about your competitors is much more convenient. You just need to access their websites. In case of physical world, the analysis of your competitor's business becomes quite difficult. You have to physically move around and find out the data, the information about your competitor's business. That thing that is not involved in case of online businesses. You have this level of facility. You just access the website of your online business and then you can study that website, that competitor business. Thirdly, there are certain software, certain tools which have been developed using which you can figure out the preferences of your customers. So in case you are collecting information, data about your customers in the databases, then applying any such tools on this data, you can extract certain interesting patterns. You can find out the purchasing behavior of your customers, and in light of such patterns, you can then figure out your marketing plan, you can embark upon your marketing scheme, etc. So, after you have selected an appropriate domain name, you have conducted an effective research analysis about your own business and about the business of your competitors, the third most important thing would be to have an attractive and effective web design. So if you remember, I told you that the web design is the first impression that your potential customers would receive about your business. That is the main thing through which your customers are going to interact with your online business. So therefore, the need to have a nice and attractive web design becomes very fundamental. So I pointed out that what are the various considerations that internet marketers should have in mind while designing the website for the online business. So I pointed out that in case your website has a lot of different type of information, then that is quite important for you, that you divide all such information into different links. Okay, so the information about your company, that should be in some separate web page under a hyperlink, and then the information about your products, your service, that can be contained in some other web page linked with a hyperlink. So in this fashion, you divide different pieces of information about your online business in different web pages, and then you can give a site map about your website, about your total website. So navigating that site map, the users, the customers, they can find out as to where can they find the information about the product, where can they find the information about the company itself, where can they find the information about the privacy policy of this online business. So in this fashion, you divide the information wherever you have a lot of information to spread, to provide. You divide that information into different web pages, interlinked web pages, and you provide a site map. Then I also mentioned that it can be very useful if you have a frequently asked questions section. There is a hyperlink that deals with different frequently asked questions, and you provide the answers to these frequently asked questions in that web page. So in case the customers, they want to know as to what is the refund policy of this online business, they have this question in mind. So instead of they asking this question to you, if you provide the answer of this question already in the FAQ section, then they can conveniently go to that FAQ section and find out the answer beforehand. That is a service, that is a facility you provide to your customers, and that can be beneficial. You are providing them a user-friendly website. Then you should provide the contact information about your business. So your email address, phone number, the physical address of your company's office, all such information should be clearly reflected through your website. You can also use multimedia, so animations, videos, sound files, all such fancy type of things, they can be added to your website to make it more attractive, to make it more sticky. Then I told you that generally the outlook of your website should be nice, it should be catchy, it should be attractive. We call that quality stickiness. In other words, your website, your online business should have this stickiness. which means that when the customers, they access your online business website, they then want to stay there, they want to browse your different sections of your online site, and then they are inclined to buy the items from your online shop. So these are some of the main considerations that internet marketers would have in mind when they would be going to design their website for their online business. Next very important aspect as regards internet marketing is email marketing. So email marketing, basically it's very cheap, it is very speedy, it is very convenient, very effective, right? So it has in fact provided a very powerful avenue to the marketers to send their marketing messages from one part of the world to another part of the world instantaneously, very quickly, and very cost effectively. As an online business, you would decide to embark upon an email marketing campaign where you want to send your marketing messages to the potential customers who are geographically, remotely located. They are far away. And one of the easiest modes of communicating with them, sending them marketing messages, is that we send them email messages which would target them. Similarly, where we want to send certain personalized sort of email messages, what we can do is we would study our different type of customers on the basis of their demographic profile, say on the basis of age, gender, etc. And then depending upon what level of personalization we want to achieve with such customers, we can then prepare the appropriate personalized email messages and we can send them. Okay, then as regards the personalization aspect related to email marketing campaigns, I would just like to point out one thing that you may have experienced, that whenever you receive some direct mail, some letter which contains your name, your address, you open that letter and it starts with your name, my dear Ahmed, for that matter, and then in the body of the letter there is some marketing message, some introduction, some information about the product that is being marketed, intended to be marketed to you. You may have realized that in such an eventuality, this message, this letter has a unique appeal for you. It's human nature that whenever a personalized sort of letter in this fashion comes in your hand, you are bound to pay attention to it. You can't simply ignore it. It has got a special appeal for you. So that is a tactic in personalized marketing. You send certain personalized messages in this fashion to attract the attention of your customers. And this type of personalization can be quite conveniently achieved in case of email marketing. You can send personalized email messages very easily in the name of those customers whom you want to target. So the name of the customer and then the special promotion that you want to introduce to any such customer, you prepare an email about it, you send this personalized email to such a customer. That customer would have then certainly got a more appeal for this type of a message. Where you are intending to spread your online business all over the world, you want to expand your business, you want that your business should have its reach all over the world and there should be customers from all over the world, you are intending a global marketing, then In case of email marketing, you can do one more trick. You can get your email messages translated into different languages. Okay? Remember that there are now special tools, special softwares which have been developed. What they can do is that they can automatically translate your email messages into different required, desired languages. So in case I want to target a community in China, normally Chinese people, they do not understand English. So it is quite desirable that the message typed in English originally, that is first translated into Chinese language with the help of that tool, and then this message is delivered, passed over to the community living in China, and then they can easily understand this targeted email message. We also want to start our email marketing campaign where we want to improve our customer service. So there is a lot of application of emails in case of improvement of customer services. I can give you an example, say on a website, on the website of your online business, if you provide the email address of your business, or you provide a link to your email to your customers, then using that email address, your customers, they can interact with your online business, right? They can communicate with you, they can register their complaints, they can provide their input, they can send their feedback to your online business about its products, about its services, etc. And in light of their feedback, their input, then the marketers of that online business, they can amend, they can modify their marketing plan, their policies, etc. Okay, you have to note one thing in this behalf, and that is where you are providing an email link on the site of your online business with the help of which you want that your customers should interact with you, then you should remember that there should be adequate, there should be enough resource available with your online business so that you can appropriately respond to those customers. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that where hundreds of thousands of customers, they are sending their input to you, they are sending their feedback, they are recording their complaints about your business through this email address, and you do not have adequate staff to handle this large volume of emails, then this policy of providing the email address, that can backfire. It can bring poor reputation to your business. The customers would feel that they are sending their feedback, they are registering their complaints, and yet no effective corrective measures are being taken by the online business. The main reason being the fact that the online business does not have the requisite staff, the requisite resource to handle this large volume of emails. So you have to focus at this while you are providing the email link for the improvement of customer service. Okay, then there is another facility associated with emails, and that is that emails can be very easily sorted. So because the emails, they are in electronic format, they can easily be sorted out, they can easily be sent to the potential customers, to the relevant persons, and that can happen in no time, that can happen immediately, very cost effectively, very cheaply, and the email messages from one part of the world can instantaneously therefore be delivered to your targeted audience on the other part of the world. Another advantage you can have because of this concept of emails is that you can send the status of the orders of your customers through emails. Plus, you can also provide them the shipment status of the products that they have ordered to your online business with the help of emails. So all these things, they can be very usefully undertaken if you apply this concept of emails for communication purposes, for marketing purposes. Then you may be familiar with the idea that we can prepare very easily internet mailing lists. Okay, that means that if we have a number of different types of customers, different segments of customers, right, we can create separate mailing lists for all these different segments or groups of our customers, and using just one forward button, we can send the same email message to all such individuals within a particular segment. Where you are aiming at sending personalized emails with the help of internet mailing lists, then you can also avail certain personalization tools like data mining tools. Data mining tools, they can extract certain interesting patterns out of the databases where you record the information about your customers. So, in case you apply such data mining tools, you get the profiles, different profiles of your customers. Then, using the appropriate mailing lists, you can send your targeted personalized messages to all different people under these different segments. Your response rate, the response by the potential customers would enhance in case you are using the data mining techniques, and then you prepare the mailing lists on the basis of that. I would also like to point out here that there is a term called spamming. Okay, in case of email marketing, this term is quite often used. Spamming means mass emailing to persons who have not shown, who have not expressed any interest in the products or services offered by an online business. So, where an online business sends emails to different individuals, regardless of the fact as to whether these individuals, these persons have expressed any interest in the products or services offered by that online business, then it can be said that that online business has done spamming. Right? These different people, they have no interest in these products, in these services. They can feel annoyed. So therefore, after some debate in most of the countries of the world, spamming has now been considered as an offense, a legal offense. So if it is proved that spamming has been done, then the culprits, they can be punished accordingly. In Pakistan, so far there is no such law as regards spamming, but once the cyber laws, they are enacted, there is strong likelihood that spamming in Pakistan too would be considered as an offense. There is another term, opt-in email, which is used in email marketing. The concept behind opt-in email is that the online business provides an option to the users, to the customers, whereby they can consent, they can say that yes, we are interested to receive any information about your latest products, about different promotional schemes that you would introduce, etc. If the customers, they opt for such a facility provided by the online business, then that online business can send email messages pertaining to all such different developments to those customers who have opted for it, and then there would be no question of spamming. That would be perfectly legal. Okay, then we can also combine this concept of email marketing with other traditional types of direct marketing. So if our resources, if the budget of our online business allows, then it is possible that we combine this email marketing campaign for our business along with the telemarketing campaign, right? Which means that telemarketing means that we do our marketing with the help of telephone calls. We communicate with our customers through telephone. We deliver the marketing messages. We receive their feedback live, simultaneously. And then we also couple that activity with the email marketing. We use both these different channels of marketing, telephones and emails, for marketing point of view. Similarly, email marketing can also be combined with direct mailing. So direct mails along with emails, they can be delivered to the potential customers for sending them certain personalized targeted messages to attract them to the business. Now, in case we are not equipped with sufficient resources to launch the email marketing campaign for our online business, we can't do that ourselves. It is also possible that we outsource this activity to some other companies. There are businesses, there are companies which are working for this particular purpose. What they do is they charge certain fee, certain commission, and then we outsource our email marketing campaign. We entrust our marketing campaign with such third parties, such organizations, and then they do the email marketing job for our business. That concept is also being applied, that is also doable. That was the main discussion as regards email marketing, and then I would just like to briefly discuss with you the concept of promotions in case of online businesses. So what different options normally we use for the promotion of our offline traditional businesses? Same tricks, same promotional mechanism can also be utilized for online businesses. In this behalf, I can point out 5-6 different promotional schemes. One is termed as frequent flyer miles promotional mechanism. So this is a very novel, very interesting concept. What happens in this promotional scheme is that there is a contract between the online business, or say a traditional business also, there is no prohibition about that. So there is a contract between the business and an airline, whereby the airline obligates itself to provide certain free miles to the customers of that business. The customers, if they do shopping from that business up to a certain limit, up to a certain amount, then they get automatically entitled to receive certain free miles for traveling from that particular airline. This idea is quite popularly being used abroad. What happens is that people keep accumulating their miles, and once they reach a particular figure, then they can request to the airline to arrange for a free ticket. They win a free ticket. I give you an example, say from an online shop or from a traditional shop, you make certain purchases, say up to $1,000, you make certain purchases, and then according to the policy, you get certain free miles. Say you get 300 or 500 free miles from a particular airline. Whenever you receive certain miles, which you feel that they are good enough for you to have a trip to some other city, to some other country, say, then you request to the airline to arrange for a free ticket for you. So that is an incentive, a promotional scheme which different businesses, they have introduced, and it has worked well. Then another promotional idea is in the form of point-based rewards. The idea is that the customers, they do certain actions which entitle those customers to win certain points or to win certain gifts from the business. Right? So in case a customer does the shopping from the online business worth $500, it is possible that there is a reward, there is a gift associated with such a purchase. The customer then gets entitled to receive a mug, a t-shirt having the logo of the online business printed on it. Similarly, if you want your customers to provide you information, their feedback, say there is an online questionnaire, you want them to fill that online questionnaire for you, and as an incentive, you tell them that if you fill out this questionnaire properly, we'll provide you the mug, the t-shirt, or any such other gift for the thing you have done. So that is also a type of promotion that can be used. Then discounts, as we are familiar with the traditional businesses, we see that certain businesses, they offer rebates, they offer discounts. So similarly, on certain products, discounts or rebates can be offered to the customers to lure them, to attract them for doing the shopping from our online shop. Free trials is yet another form of promotion which can be introduced. The idea is that, say, we are an online business selling softwares, we can always offer certain softwares for trial purposes to our potential customers. So we can provide them this facility that, well, you can download this particular software, say, for 2 days. You try that for 2 days, and during that you make up your mind, and if you decide to buy it, then you can always send an order. So in this fashion, by offering free trials, we are providing an incentive to the customers to buy the products from our shop. Free shipping, another type of promotion. Okay, so in case of e-commerce, when we are buying items, products sitting at one part of the world from a very remote part of the world, then the shipping cost becomes very prominent, because a lot of distance is to be covered. Automatically the shipping cost would be very significant. So where such like cases arise, the online business can provide an incentive that certain shipping costs would be waived. It would not be charged. The business would itself bear such a cost or partly bear such cost. So that can also act as a incentive, as a promotional thing. Online coupons are also considered to be an incentive. So you may have experienced on certain websites, when we visit those websites, we may find certain online coupons available there. We can download these online coupons if we act according to certain specified instructions. Once we download these online coupons, we can then spend these coupons on certain designated websites, and we can use these coupons to make the payments on certain designated websites. So online coupons, you can say, is also a form of promotion that can be applied for promoting online businesses. That was the main discussion as regards promotion. Then let us talk about advertising and banner advertising. Banner advertising particularly is a very important concept in relation to e-marketing or internet marketing. along with email marketing. We have already seen various aspects of email marketing. I would now like to throw some light on banner advertising, but let me first define the term advertising itself. Advertising is defined as an attempt to disseminate, to spread information to the potential customers in order to effectuate a buyer-seller transaction. That is a traditional definition, a simple definition of the term advertising. Remember, advertising is impersonal. It is not a personal thing. Advertising is one-way communication. It is not a two-way communication, as is the case normally with direct marketing, right? And advertising is paid by the sponsors. On the other hand, direct marketing is the reverse of advertising. Direct marketing is personal. You study the needs of your customers, and on the basis of your analysis, studying those needs, you can send targeted, personalized messages to your customers. That is an attempt to personalize yourself with the customers on the basis of the needs of your customers. We can say that direct marketing is then a personal thing. It is normally a two-way communication, and you can receive the response of your customers immediately, directly, in the real time. So telemarketing, that is the marketing through telephone, is a form of direct marketing. So maybe you have experienced that representative of a bank, someday he calls you and he asks you whether you are satisfied with the services provided by that bank to you. You are the account holder in that bank. So immediately, spontaneously, in the real time, you can interact with that representative of the bank. You can tell that, well, I have these complaints, you need to improve your services in these areas, etc. So there is a two-way communication going on. It's direct marketing, right? The bank representative can provide you the details about any upcoming activities, any upcoming products that they are going to introduce, and he may judge your reaction on that immediately while talking to you. Similarly, emails, they can also prove to be a form of direct marketing. You send targeted, personalized messages through emails to the customers, and they can then always, speedily they can respond, they can provide their input, their feedback to you, they can react to those marketing messages through emails. Okay, for your online business, you can use the traditional modes of marketing quite usefully. So there are newspapers, magazines, TV, radio, etc. These are the traditional medias which can be used for marketing point of view. So for your online business, for advertising your online business, you can use these traditional modes, right? But at the same time, you have this option of using the internet as a medium for spreading your marketing messages. Remember, in order to popularize the brand, the trade name of your online business, it is important that your brand is unique. You have to come up with certain distinguished features about your brand that would attract the customers, that would lure the customers to do the shopping from your online shop, to prefer your online business. One way of popularizing your brand is to print the URL of your online business, of your website, on business cards, on different direct mails that the business sends to the outside world, to the brochures or any other material which is being used by the online business. So if you focus on this thing, you provide the URL through which the online shop can be accessed, online business can be accessed, this URL is spread out, it is marketed to a wide range of audience, then the better it is, the earlier you can get your brand recognized by the people. So mainly that was about the advertising. There is the term banner advertising, I just referred to a few minutes ago. Banner advertising is a very fundamental concept in e-marketing, right? Banners are like small billboards or small graphics which contain a certain advertising message. These graphics, these billboards, they are placed on certain famous popular websites by an online business. The idea is that there are certain popular websites who are very frequently hit through. People access these websites very frequently. They are popular among the masses. So in case we place our banner, our billboard, our advertising message about our online business on any such popular website, then there is a greater chance that very quickly many people would register our online business. They would register our brand. They would come to know that, well, this online business exists. So that is one way of popularizing your upcoming online business, by using an advertising space on some popular, frequently accessed website, host website. That is the main theme regarding banner advertising. Okay, the idea is that when you place the banners on the website of a host, then you have to pay normally certain fee for having that advertising space on the website of that popular business. So in this fashion, that host website, it would earn, it would generate its revenue, its income. On the other hand, you also get benefit, because by placing your banner on a popular website, you are advertising more effectively your business. People are more and more coming to know about your business, and then there is a chance that they would come to your online shop and they would do the shopping and generate revenue for you. So in this scenario, it is mutually beneficial, we can say. Okay, banners can be clickable or non-clickable. So if the banner is clickable, ideally it should be clickable, then by clicking the banner on the host website, the users would be led to the website of the online business whose banner has been placed. Right? If it is non-clickable, then obviously there is no direct option for the customers to get led to the site of the online business. So normally it is preferred that the banners, they are clickable. Banners are of different sizes, and they can be placed on different locations, different positions on the site of the host website. What can be different considerations for a marketer who has decided to go for banner advertising for its online business? What do you think? Okay, let me point out a few to you. First of all, the endeavor of the marketer would be that the banner is placed on that website, on that popular business's website, host business's website, which is really popular. So that means a bigger chance of different type of people to know about your business. Right? Secondly, it is desirable that the banner should contain the business logo on it. So business logo, or say the trademark, trade name of your business, that should accompany, that should be there along with the banner. So in this way you can get your brand recognized, you can popularize your brand, your business logo would serve that purpose. Then you can create your banner in different formats. The idea is to grab the attention of the viewer immediately. So keeping that in mind, there are different options which technology has provided, using which we can create our banners in different ways so that they become catchy. They can't be ignored. One way is that we use the technique of flashing for our banners. That means that the banner would appear for a moment on the popular host website, and then it would vanish, then it would appear again, then vanish again, so on. So this change of sequence, appearance, vanishing, appearance, then vanishing, that would grab the attention of the viewer. The viewer would be inclined to notice this thing, would want to see what this advertising message is. Similarly, another format is that we make our banner in a scrolling form. So the banner would scroll, it would move. Remember the marquee tag? So the banner can, with the help of marquee tag, the banner can scroll on the screen. So when the banner would scroll, it would again immediately catch the attention of the viewer. Then there can be color change. You apply the technology, you create your banner in such a manner that after some time the color of your banner, it gets changed. And when that change occurs, that asks for the attention of the customer. Then there can be pop-up boxes, like your banner can be in the form of pop-up boxes. These pop-up boxes would appear. Say the user brings his mouse on a particular location on the web page, and at that time, all of a sudden, from nowhere, a pop-up box appears, and it provides an advertising message, a marketing message. So these are some of the ways using which you can create your banners, and you can make your banners attractive, you can make your banners catchy. You want these banners to grab the attention of the viewers. Another useful consideration for the marketers who have decided to go for banner advertising would be that how many other banners are hosted or placed by that host website. In case that host website which you have decided to request to hold your banner, it has already got a number of different other banners of different other businesses, then your banner, if placed, would not get that prominence which you want otherwise. Okay. Next consideration should be that your banner should be located at a prominent position. So ideally you would want that the banner you are hosting on the site of the host website, it should be placed on the home page at a prominent place so that it has a better chance of being viewed. In case it is placed on a convoluted website, say after 2, 3, 5 links, the user is just able to view this banner, then this banner would lose its practical significance in all probability. So you don't want that. You want your banner to be positioned at that location which has a better chance of being viewed. Another important consideration would be that your banner should appear on certain specific occasions. Particularly, you would want that your banner should appear during the peak traffic hours. So there are certain periods when the users, they very frequently access the websites, say the popular website, the host website which has hosted your banner. There would be certain peak hours, peak days where there would be maximum traffic. So you would want that during those intervals, those days, your banner should be particularly placed. Like I give you an example, say during Christmas days in the Western world, a lot of people, they do the shopping. So along with the traditional shopping, they are also inclined to do the online shopping. So the Christmas days, they are the days of peak traffic. You can expect that maximum people are going to visit the host website during these days, and then this is the chance for you. You should get the advertising space on the host website, particularly during these Christmas days, because then you have a chance of your banner to be viewed by maximum people. These are the days of peak traffic. Then it is also possible that you exchange your banner with the banner of the host website. Okay, the idea is that since a host website has provided you an advertising space, in return you can also offer that host website to place its banner on your website. So normally it happens when you don't want to pay any fee to the host website for hosting the banner, then you can always come up with this arrangement. You can contractually agree that the banners would be exchanged. Both sides would have their respective banners on their web page. Banners can also be hosted for free. Why? The answer is that where there is an indirect benefit to an online business for hosting a particular banner, then that particular host business may not ask for any payment, any fee for hosting the banner, because there is going to be some indirect benefit to that host business. I'll give you an example. Say there is an online business which is selling computers, and you are a business which is selling computer books, and you want your banner to be placed on the website of the computer selling business. It is possible that the computer selling business does not demand any fee for hosting the banner, because by placing a banner, a link about your computer books business, an indirect benefit is being caused to the computer business. So in that eventuality, it may not demand any fee for the banner. So wherever such possibility exists, the internet marketers can consider that whether they are going to avail it or not, what are the pros and cons, etc. So these are some of the considerations which have to be kept in mind while the initiative has been decided to be taken for banner advertising. So let's try to sum up now what we have discussed in our today's lecture before we formally wind up. I basically talked about the concept email marketing, and I told you various facets, various aspects related to e-marketing, particularly email marketing. And then I have also talked about the term advertising and banner advertising. I defined what is a banner, and then I pointed out what can be different considerations for the marketers and what steps they can take in order to go for banner advertising, what things they have to keep in mind. So I just pointed out that they'll have to see that the banners are hosted on those websites which are really popular, and there is a maximum chance of the banner being viewed on such popular websites. The position, the location of the banner would be important. The time when the banner is to be placed, that would be relevant. And then also the fact that that particular host website, how many other banners does it contain. If it has got many other banners of different other businesses, then the prominence of your banner would get diminished, right? So we'll continue with this topic, internet marketing, and inshallah in our coming lecture we'll explore some other aspects of internet marketing. Till then, Allah Hafiz.